Alright, leaders, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of delegation. You might think it's a simple matter of saying, here's a task, go do it. But trust me, there's more to it than meets the eye. Today I'm going to walk you through the 8 steps to successful delegation because, let's face it, effective delegation is the cornerstone of great leadership. First things first, delegate it at 70%. What do I mean by that? Well, here's the deal. Perfection is overrated. Just because someone can't do a task 100% as well as you doesn't mean they can't do it at all. In fact, if they can do it 70% as well as you, that's good enough. And here's a little secret. That last 30% is probably just in your head. So cut yourself some slack and give your team the chance to shine. Now let's talk about the importance of challenge. Imagine you have 2 people you could delegate a task to. You've got Lois, who is a seasoned pro and could do the task with her eyes closed. And then you've got Miles, who's new to the game and might need a bit of hand-holding. Who should you choose? Well, if you're not in a time crunch, the answer is simple. Give it to Miles. Sure, it may take him a bit longer and require a bit more guidance, but it's worth it in the long run. Because here's the thing, challenge breeds growth. By giving Miles a chance to tackle something outside his comfort zone, you are not only helping him learn and develop, but you are also freeing up Louis to take on bigger and better challenges. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the delegation language. When you're delegating a task, there are 8 key things you need to communicate. Think of them as a delegation checklist, because trust me, leaving any of this out can lead to confusion and frustration down the line. First up, be crystal clear about what you want. Don't beat around the bush or assume your team can read your mind. Spell it out, plain and simple. Next, explain why the task is important. Give it some context and let your team know why their contribution matters. After all, everyone likes to feel valued and appreciated. Then, let them know why you chose them for the job. Maybe it's because they have a particular skill set or because you see potential in them. Whatever the reason, make sure they know why you picked them out of the crowd. Now, let's talk limits. Be upfront about the time and budget constraints for the task. This way, there are no surprises down the line, and your team knows exactly what you're working with. Next up, reporting process. How often do you want updates? Do you prefer email, in-person meetings, or career pigeons? Whatever your preference, make sure your team knows how to keep you in the loop. Now, here's a biggie. Encourage open communication. Let your team know that it's okay to come to you with questions, concerns, or roadblocks. After all, you're in this together and there's no shame in asking for help. Now, check for understanding. Don't assume that just because you have explained something once, your team gets it. Take the time to ask if they're okay with the task and if they have any questions or concerns. And finally, give them a vote of confidence. Let them know that you believe in them and that you are excited to see what they can do. After all, a little encouragement can go a long way. So there you have it, the 8 steps to successful delegation. Remember, effective delegation isn't just about handing off tasks. It's about empowering your team, fostering growth, and ultimately achieving greater success together. So go ahead, delegate like a boss, and watch your team soar to new heights. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you found these tips helpful in boosting your efficiency, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. For those of you looking to take your game to the next level, consider checking out the resources in the description to unlock exclusive strategies tailored just for you. And before you go, Make sure to check out the next video on our channel for even more insights and techniques to supercharge your efficiency. Remember, with the right tools and mindset, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Until next time, stay focused and stay productive.